Mrs. Kinsella has been primarily a 6th grade teacher here at St. Aloysius, teaching both religion and English the majority of the time here. As a 6th grade teacher, Mrs. Kinsella had 3 male grade partners. Mr. Mike Allerton here today, Mr. Michael Keenan here today, and most recently, Mr. Ed Stanley. All 3 male teachers can attest that teaching with Jane was an incredibly rewarding and entertaining time, and the highlight of their teaching careers. Teaching 6th grade is hard enough, but Mrs. Kinsella also had the incredibly hard task of trying to mold 3 different grade partners with completely unique personalities. And as much as Mrs. Kinsella enjoyed working with these men, I can tell you this much: she finally got a normal grade partner 3 years ago when Miss Farrell walked in the door. Jamie and I, as I affectionately call her, have been friends for 26 years, and we both have the privilege or punishment of teaching each other's children. I taught Coach Brian and Kevin, who are here today, and I still remember giving Kevin a demerit for wearing white socks to school one day. Unfortunately for me, I think I was then put on Mrs. Kinsella's list of unsavory characters. And that is a list you don't want to be on. Mrs. Kinsella taught my 3 sons, each of them raving about what a great teacher she was and is, and how often they say that Mrs. Kinsella was their favorite. I'm sure a lot of people in this room could agree with that assessment. She always emphasized how important creative writing was to the curriculum and consistently prepared each boy for the challenges ahead, demanding that they improve their writing. As a religion teacher, she taught the boys the importance of God's presence in their lives, and also taught the boys lessons of how to be a good person, and that bullying of any kind was never tolerated. As far as discipline was concerned, Mrs. Kinsella wrote the playbook. Guilt, guilt, and more guilt. How many in this room have been victim to Mrs. Kinsella's famous, "I can't believe you would do that"? Or, "There's no way you could be involved with that mess"? Or, "I'm so disappointed in you that you would do such a thing"? That one would cut right to the heart. You don't want to disappoint Mrs. Kinsella. Well, we've had a lot of fun together, and we will truly miss it. I can list a million acts of kindnesses that I have been the recipient of from Mrs. Kinsella. But what I'll remember the most was when my son Tom was in the hospital for a collapsed lung. And any of you in this room that have gone through a medical emergency with your son, you know how difficult to see your child in pain. Of course, Mrs. Kinsella came to visit, first to show me how much she cares and loves my son, but secondly to make sure my son was in capable hands. I was afraid she was going to grill the doctor to make sure that he knew what he was doing. That's somebody you want on your side. For those of you that don't know her, she is clearly the faculty member at St. Al's that makes sure every happy occasion is festive. Happy hour are probably her 2 favorite words in the English language. She also made sure that each sad occasion is met head-on with care, diligence, with love. She would often organize food being delivered to the families, send flowers, etc. You need help, she's your go-to girl. We also know that Mrs. Kinsella is not one to hold back her convictions. I'm sure her children can attest. If she doesn't like something, she'll let you know about it. But if she loves something, she'll let you know about it as well. A couple things on that list: St. Aloysius, Notre Dame, Maui, Cleveland. Why Cleveland? Cleveland, of all places, is another one of her passions. She grew up there, so I guess I get it a little bit. But her convictions are why we love her so much. She's always been there for each one of us in this room in our time of happiness and in our time of pain. If you want to have a fun party, Jane's in. If you want to talk about something personal, serious, Jane's in. Your impact on these boys will never be published. But I know you had an enormous influence on their lives, including my 3 children. Thank you for all you've done for Willow. Your legacy will endure for years to come, and you can see how much you're loved by the people in this room today. All those boys who taught you were lucky to have such a caring, competent, loving, intelligent, and awesome teacher. And we as a faculty are so lucky to call you a friend. We all love you and wish you nothing but the best as you enjoy your retirement with your husband Mike, your sons Brian and Kevin, your daughter-in-law Lydia, and the new star in your life who will never be on your naughty list, your granddaughter Quinn. Lastly, if anyone hasn't gotten Mrs. Kinsella a present yet, any wine, any craft beer, or a gift certificate to McDonald's, and you'll never be on their list. Thank you very much, Mrs. Kinsella, for everything the boys would like to have.